Thank you. All right, please make some noise for our special guest this evening, Naomi Small. Hi, Chicago. I didn't know this was happening today. All right, and fresh out of her Uber. We hope she made it. Kimchi!
I'll tell you for free.
Here, go over here. I'll tell you for free. Okay. Alright, welcome our hometown gal, the Vixen! What's up, Vixen? Oh, jeez.
Ooh, if I get tired, I'm just gonna lean on Kim.
It is all Chicago girls this week. Alright, it's been a while. How are you doing, Naomi Small?
I'm doing so good. I'm so excited. I'm here in Chicago for the next few days. Y'all got the hot dogs. Y'all got the deep, what do they call it? Deep dish?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's a big fan of Chicago.
I love Chicago. So yay. How are you, Chicago?
And you're enjoying this season of Drag Race?
I am. I'm enjoying it being like season 2 where it's just like no fucks given drama. Like, fuck the kids on Twitter. Like, just be your 100% self. Fight. Come there to fight.
The eye of the storm right here. And Kimchi, how are you doing? Welcome back.
I'm full of Indian food, so don't get too close to me.
Now you tell me. Okay, great. How are you enjoying this season?
Honestly, I gotta say, this is my favorite season since season 6. Yes. And a lot of it is due to this little girl right over here. I'm not saying it because she's sitting next to me and she came to fight, but she is so fucking entertaining, right?
Yeah.
Honestly.
When all your Chicago sisters are like, you get in there, you just curse bitches out. You do. You just do.
Who said that to you?
Shay.
I mean, if they cast you, they must follow you on Facebook, so they knew what they were getting into. So, are you worried about tonight's episode? Should we be excited?
I'm nervous, you
Yeah.
guys. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Those commercial breaks really make me think. I'm like, what do I do?
What's been your favorite moment this season so far?
Go have your cigarette,
Wait, will you tell them what the part that wasn't aired? Because that was actually my favorite part.
Oh my god. Which one?
What do you want to
Yeah, RuPaul.
Alright, well, before we went to break, Kim was gonna tell a story about Eureka, I believe, or what was it? Something behind the scenes that she said. What was it?
So, one thing that didn't make the edit in me and Eureka's fight is... I can't believe you brought that up.
Should I not talk about it?
No, it'll be fine. So, I mean, y'all saw how heated I was, but I was like, you know what? From now on, me and Aquaria are cool. You're my bitch. That's how mad I was. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even waste any energy on anybody else. I'm just gonna pour it on you, bitch. But how y'all like my outfit?
So last week Eureka was here with us during what was a very explosive / kind of weirdly awkward. Like the audience was just like watching quietly. What did you guys think in the audience watching it here with Eureka? Team Vixen, yeah. Every 5 seconds Eureka would like she would like reference like something and then the audience would just go. You know, like, yeah. So, how was it for you to watch that on TV of last week's episode?
Yeah, it was weird. So I watched it with Kim in Toronto, and I was literally like, because I mean, the fight went on forever. So it was like,
how long did it go on?
I mean, I don't know, because literally once I said, I am not your mother, I blacked out. Like, the next thing I know, Monique was handing me a drink. That's like, literally, because I was just seeing red. And, but, so watching it, I was just interested. I was like, okay, what exactly did I say? But it It was good. Seeing her go to the next room and talk about how she egged me on, now that pissed me off.
Was that like confirmation to actually,
yeah, because it's like, because you're in the moment, you're like, I think this bitch is fucking with me.
Yeah.
You don't find out till 6 months later, yeah, that bitch was fucking with me. So.
Did anyone come to you and say anything like that? That they said, oh, Eureka was fucking with you?
No, I haven't heard from Mayhem in a while, actually.
Were you excited to see your fights on TV, or were you scared?
Yeah.
The one with Aquaria, I was scared. Or the second one with Aquaria, I was scared. This one I was more excited for because I had a feeling that I was right in what I thought was going down.
What were you scared of?
Well, just because I knew that race became an issue with Aquaria and everything, and I didn't know how that was going to play out. But I was here at Roscoe's when it happened, so I felt so good. Yeah.
Yeah, the white people like it. Yeah. Check. Yeah.
I lived.
He lived. He's still talking. We got it. Yeah. Yeah. So, what was it like watching it with the Vixen? Kim loves the drama.
Here for it.
Because Kim loves Flavor of Love. Like, that's her kind of TV show.
She likes a TV show where people are yelling it. I agree. We're the same way. That's relaxing to me. I can go to sleep to that.
I will say this though, I have watched every single episode of the Bad Girls Club, Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, Daisy of Love,
Reality TV that has actual things happening is so nice.
Like, I don't think I could ever be like the messy bitch on television, but I love watching it from afar, and Vixen has given me so much life.
Cosign. All right. Next week we will be back with a special. Do you feel like the producers threw that one in there just waiting for someone to step on it, or was it like a total coincidence? Y'all's copycat thing.
Oh no, they know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, I mean, it's like if you think about the second episode that I got the script that had "Bitch, I'm from Chicago." They know exactly what they're doing. Yeah, absolutely.
What did you think in the beginning when, we'll step back a little, when Asia was like kind of mad that no one was helping her? What did you think about that?
It was weird. Like, I felt bad for her because she did make herself so vulnerable in the competition, that's really why I picked her for my team, because I was like, let me get you away from everybody for a little while.
Yeah.
But it is a competition, you know, and when somebody is offered, and because Asia had just told Rue that she was this all-knowing, all-seeing seamstress, we just figured whatever she was gonna sew would make sense later. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so it was like, okay. I was mad because she had every color of clear vinyl in the book over there, and I wanted some, and she didn't use half of it. And I was like,
She wore styrofoam on the runway.
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a sin.
We kept being like, are you gonna spray paint those balls or anything? No.
I will say, like, we talked about last week, there was so much going in about Asia, how she's, like, fucking terrifying if you're in a pageant with her.
Yeah.
And she just kind of, like, didn't really hit as hard as we thought she was going to hit. So I feel like she was kind of taking it in, like, in that moment, and she's like, okay, now I'm coming out swinging.
Because it's easy in the competition to, because, I mean, really, those are the only people you get to talk to, so it's easy to like get lost in like the sisterhood. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And it's hard to not imagine the millions of people that are watching you behind the camera when it's in front of your face.
Yeah.
Instead of it just being some fucking piece of like technical system, you're literally thinking of all the fans, what they're gonna say in that moment when they see this.
Yeah. There's like a square, and all of y'all are on the other side of the square, and we know it. You know.
Y'all two, what have been your favorite runways of the season? I'm gonna put it out there, the Tweety dress is my single favorite thing that I've ever seen in my whole life.
The which one?
The Tweety dress by Asia.
Oh yeah, that was cute. But Aquaria's second look in the ball, that faux fur, like dip side, spray paint shit. That bitch knows how to do a look like no other.
She's so pretty.
Yeah, that Terry Mugler knockoff. Yeah.
You know, drag is about being inspired, right? The gown I'm wearing, it's not a gown. The dress I'm wearing is inspired by Victor and Rolf, so her whole.
And this is inspired by Cinnabon.
And this bitch is
Inspired by
like
your blankets. I put brown.
She dyed it herself.
What are you, my co-host? Is that what this is? Jesus fucking Christ. Your paycheck's at the door. Go pick it up now. Okay, good.
So what was your favorite?
Mine was the Tweety Bird dress.
The Tweety Bird dress.
Yeah.
I think there's a curse on yellow for season 10 because the sponge, the caution tape, like anytime somebody wears yellow, it's just drama.
Wear more yellow. That's what you need to do.
Well, you see.
Here we go. Let's see. Also, I know this is annoying, but it's my birthday week. I'm 30. I'm going to be 30. I am donating, if you go on my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, I am donating all the proceeds for my birthday. So if you want to give me a present, don't do that. Just donate to the Night Ministry, who, yes. Does anyone else remember those amazing episodes of Maury? Yeah, which is originally where, like, That's a Man Maury used to come from. It's just the single most problematic thing to happen during the 90s, where they would bring out a bunch of people and the audience would scream and yell at them of what their gender was, and then they would have to reveal it, which included when they would have an envelope and it would go, I'm a man, and then the next part, they would open another thing and it would go, woman, and it would go, woo, and then they got really smart and it would go, I'm actually a man, and it would, like, open again. So fucking problematic. Mimi was on it in the 90s.
Mimi Marks and
Mercedes was on it.
And Sherry.
Yeah.
You know who's there?
Yeah, back in the day, if you wanted to be on TV and you were a drag queen or a performer, you used to go on those talk shows. Kim, what was your favorite problematic 90s talk show?
I was in Korea. I really was. I went to elementary school in Korea.
Tell us about Richard Cabbage.
He's back!
You have a lot of friends.
We were just talking about how problematic Tyra used to be.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh, do you guys remember the Tyra talk show?
Talk about the one girl that's your favorite where she tells you that she doesn't have.
Okay, so this girl has alopecia, and she's telling Tyra that she has one friend, and her friend told her that it was gross. And then, so basically Tyra told her that her only friend wasn't her real friend, and then the audience clapped.
Also, when Tyra was like, I'm wearing my natural hair now, but it was like super laid and beautiful. Also, when she's like, all right, ladies, we're all just wearing our bras and underwear, like we're body positive. She's like, I'm plus size now, and she's like 23 pounds overweight, like former supermodel, like beautiful. And all these women are in the audience, like in their like droopy draws. And she's like, we are powerful, and they're like, yeah.
No, the problematic part was when she put all the models on Top Model in blackface.
Yes.
That was the
switched genders.
Yup.
Or switched genders. They switched races. Yeah.
Switched races.
Gender.
They were pregnant, and they had milk mustaches.
Oh, was it for milk?
It was for milk, yeah, hot milk. Good old days.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Are there eggs? Is there
Yeah,
candy?
these robin eggs are my favorite Easter candy, and they were on sale, so someone brought them.
Oh my god, last time I was here I got Starburst jelly
It's the same girl, and I complained about it.
Oh my
so
god, where is she?
She's not here.
She left?
She couldn't make it.
Yeah, because she knew I'd be jealous. That's why she left.
It's homophobic. All right, so we'll be asking you guys some questions once we get to Untucked. So, do we have the bucket, or are we just gonna walk around and do it? Yeah. So,
Well, while we have a second, can I say something?
yes, please do.
So when I found out that I was going to be on Drag Race, I got a very ominous call from Kim Chi saying, come to my house. And she gave me so much, and Naomi came over and gave me so much, and then Tranica had me come over and they gave me so much. So I literally would not have gotten through every week if it wasn't for these three girls here. Literally. So,
Case in point,
I'm still wearing Kim's shoes.
Those shoes, I gave them to Kim. And
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you
They're
did not.
from yes, they were.
Well, they're mine now.
My roommate bought them for me.
They were too small for me. They had the 3 bands. I
No,
couldn't
that's a
wear
different
them.
shoe.
Was that the one with the 1 band?
Yeah, the one with the one band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Point is, I stole them, they're mine.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, when you're a drag queen in Chicago and someone says, hey, I'm gonna go on vacation, you what? Come over by my door.
I am so sorry I had to see that in there. Chicago.
Oh, well, I'm excited for more drama. Sorry, I love these robins back there. Delicious. You want some more? Take him away from me. I'm gonna be bloated. What did you guys think of Eureka's performance as the sexy baby?
So good!
You have to hand it
She
to her.
did.
She hammed the shit out of
She
that.
did, yeah.
Vixen.
Oh my god, what is this from?
What was your opinion of Eureka?
She looks like Big
On
Boy
season
from
9.
Rugrats.
On season 9.
That's so good. Yes, she does. Sorry.
I mean, on season 9, I just could tell that Eureka was the type of person who needed to have all the attention on her at every moment, and even the whole like, why you gotta take it straight to negativity? It was like, no, you aren't owning up to your shit, and so that was the type of thing that I was trying to avoid. But if you guys notice, when the first few episodes, me and Eureka did our makeup next to each other every day because we wanted to get along. You know what I mean? And so like, for her to come for me the way that she did, I was like, bitch, I have literally been trying every day to get along with you and get to know you.
So you went in thinking like, oh yeah, we're not gonna get along, so let me try for this one, and then you
yeah.
felt kind of like shaded by her.
Yeah, because I was like, I know I'm judging you, so let me get to know you.
Okay.
And everything I got to know was awful.
I will vouch for Eureka though, because me and Naomi had the pleasure of touring with Eureka during Christmas.
Yeah.
And there was one day we were like all starving, we didn't have any food.
The pizza.
And Eureka ordered 10 pizzas for everyone on the bus. And she's really chill.
She is so
She's like
She did not think y'all were gonna eat. Those 10 pizzas were for her.
She's always been like super chill, so I feel
Yeah.
like on television I feel like a complete different side of her.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
when she's in the competition, she wants to make sure she's getting the most camera time.
She's also such a ham. It's
Yeah.
like you put the cameras up, and I feel like she loses her like social graces, and it's just like waka waka waka.
Yeah.
You know?
And it takes a lot of confidence to be able to do that. That is, and I'm very envious of someone who can just be like, fuck it, the camera's here.
Nah, fuck her.
Are you guys?
She can ride in hell. I don't
What about Charlie Hyde though? What about Charlie Hyde?
Oh, what was that shit? Out of nowhere, Charlie Hyde came for me on Facebook, and I was like,
Wait, what? I missed it. When?
So Charlie, after the episode last week, Charlie posted this whole thing about how I like need to shut up and stop being so negative and all this shit, and I was like, what season were you on again, bitch? Like, it was so. It was literally everything that I've been talking about people telling me how to react when I'm attacked. Like, she just fell right into it and showed her colors.
Have you ever met Charlie?
No, I wouldn't know that ghost if I saw her walking by. Like, it was so bizarre because I had never heard anything from her, and it was like, who dug you up to even talk about? Yeah.
Has there been anyone like that you didn't expect to reach out positively to you? And
I mean, I didn't expect any when the first episode of drama came out. I wasn't expecting it, but like Bob, Shangela, everybody just came to my defense and like messaged me privately. BB is amazing and so supportive. I never heard from Tyra, but
if we could all be so lucky.
yeah. So I was just really lucky and thankful that the other queens of color like recognized what I was going through.
Okay. Yeah. With that, who's like the strangest person that you think has like, this is kind of a segue, that has maybe come out of the woodwork since you became famous? Has anyone random reached out to you?
Titus from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. He tweeted me and I thought I was gonna die. It was so cool.
Oh,
yeah.
what
He's
did he
like,
say?
he loves me. He loves everything I'm doing. So that's really cool.
What about you, Kim? Anyone that you met that you were like gagged over? Also, can I spoil one that I know about you? Kim went to school with what's his name?
Tyler Oakley.
Tyler Oakley, and he went off to be like famous first, and then how did you guys come back to like knowing each other from high school? Like, how did you come back to?
I mean, I feel like in high school we didn't really like know each other because he was really, really popular. He was like, he headlined every single show, like during, like for theater.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like that fat kid in the corner, like eating fries with ranch. I used to have a ranch bar in my high school, but anyways.
Money.
And anyways, he just started getting into YouTube, and
But it was after the show that he reached out to you?
it was after the show, yeah.
Yeah.
And
And we're back! Oh, that was sweet. That was a moment. How do you feel watching that?
I don't remember any of that, so that was really fun to watch.
Really useful. You blacked out and
That, yeah, because I think at that point, anytime I had to talk to Eureka, I just was like so on the defense that I was not saving anything to memory. And so,
well, does that change anything in your mind seeing that play out there?
watching. But yeah, that was, I mean, I'm glad that you guys got to see my side of why I respond to her the way, and it really is, we just don't mesh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring out Robbie Turner. I'm just kidding.
What's your ETA?
Le Chicken Wing Reunion!
Oh, Ronnie Mustard!
I
don't remember
So-
that. Moving on.
No, yeah. So I have a question. Everyone saw Robbie Turner's recent issue happen in the news, and then today we figured out that Robbie Turner's recent issue didn't actually happen, as it was reported in the gay paper. I know, look it up. I'm not here to report your news. Google it. So a lot of really great memes happened today. Has everyone been on Twitter? The public dragging of Robbie, which Robbie has not currently responded to yet. What do you guys think about that?
I wish that it was like a completely different post. I wish it was like, I crossed a baby from point A to point B who was orphaned, blah, 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 blah. I helped like an endangered species.
Helped an old lady
whatever.
cross the street, yeah.
But instead of it saying like, the Uber driver canceled, it said the Uber driver died.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets fucking shitty.
So you're saying you expected a bold-faced lie from her, you just wish it was one that was less easy to track.
Exactly.
There we go. Okay. Is there, in her history, do we have a lot of lies?
Well, do you want to start or
You start. Go for
No,
it.
you start.
No,
You
bitch,
start.
I just talked. You go for it.
No, you talk more.
Okay, so during the show, his birthday was apparently the episode that Debbie Harry from the Blondie.
Yes, from the Blondie, yes. Yes.
From Blondie came and like came backstage and he was like, "This is the best birthday present ever." The gag is, when's his birthday?
March.
It was in July they were filming, or June.
We filmed from like June 6th to like
August 13th or something like that.
March wasn't even on the fucking radar, bitch. He lied to us saying it was his birthday.
Yeah.
Therefore, I went out and bought him a birthday present, which is the real guy, because I had to send some white girl from the suburbs to like go to a Marshall's, get a present, come back, have me write in the card, "I love you so much, Robbie. Happy birthday. I hope this is a good one. I'm so happy we're sharing this together." Send it to him. Give him the reaction of like, "Oh my god, it's my birthday. Oh my god, thank you so much for the birthday present." When his birthday was in March.
And after he was eliminated and he came back, he put these braces on his leg to pretend like he broke his foot. But first of all, World of Wonder will not make you say like, "Hey, put like braces on your leg to make it seem like, you know, your legs were actually broken." He did that on his own.
Ooh. All right, where's my candy? Thank you. Here you go. All right. Okay. Who do you guys think did the best on the runway this week? Vixen, that was sickening. I've never seen that up before. It was amazing.
Oh, my gal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fabio, you know, he's a
Yeah.
monster. Yeah.
He also did your fire
my
look.
flame dress and what? Oh yeah, and my premiere red carpet dress. Yeah. Yeah, he's amazing, and like I filmed that every day that we had free time in the workroom.
Oh, wow.
I filmed before I left, and I kept adding every single day.
And then it's so hard to get the fit correctly, but it fit you like a glove.
Thank you. Yeah. He just knows his stuff. He's really good. Yeah.
Remember when you were gonna sew a denim dress?
Yeah, and I just didn't. Naomi, oh wait, actually grab your, let's do shots, ladies. Here.
Wait, before the shot, I have to pee really bad. Can I go in the alleyway?
I'm next.
I'm serious.
I'm next.
Oh my god. I've been really dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Is she gonna jump from there?
Alright, well, fuck her. Yeah. You sober bitch.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To denim.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for coming out tonight. Cheers. Denim.
Who did you guys not like?
Mayhem, what the hell? Mayhem, where was the denim? That was such a, oh my god.
I think she went for category, not literal, right?
The category's denim!
I think she went for like John Bonet kind of denim, like the category of Southern.
But it's a
instead of,
fabric.
Yeah, they told us denim and diamonds was a country flair, and I think all she focused on was the country flair.
Like she had the outfit and she's like, alright, let me just get through this week,
And that's where perception is a fucking crazy thing.
Yeah.
Like you read the list and you're like, oh yeah, denim, I'll just do country.
Yeah, and
Or like
sometimes
Missy, when she thought that was country too.
right, yeah, because sometimes they'll give you a long description and they'll only focus on like half of it, and you're like, but you said, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
The list does not exist.
Yeah.
Who came out the door that I was peeing on?
Oh, okay.
Were you peeing on a car? Was someone in a car, Kim? Oh, and you gotta pee now too?
I'll go on commercial because I'm a professional.
Yeah.
I couldn't hold it. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. Who were your top twos for the week? Kim and Naomi?
Miss Cracker and Vixen.
Yeah. Mine was Vixen, Miss Cracker, and Eureka.
I liked Eureka's looked really good, but it was not denim. It was like jersey
It was like
knit.
paisley
Same exact thing as
Walmart.
her. Same exact thing as her best drag, but a different fabric.
Yeah, it was like jeggings pretty much. You know, like.
I did like Monique Hearts. Did you like that with the
Oh
tarot?
yeah. Everybody, y'all.
Her makeup
remember.
was beautiful.
Yeah,
I like the outfit. I mean,
it was cute.
Say it.
Did you guys watch What's Your Back In?
No.
Who watches What's Your Back In? Did you guys see Yuha's outfit for this shit?
What was it?
It was bad.
What was it?
It was really bad.
Oh my god, watch it. The cat is my favorite part.
I advise you guys to go watch that episode.
Explain it. I want to know the outfit.
It's a
There's
denim
a
outfit.
plastic cowboy hat, which is the equivalent of like a bachelorette wig, in my opinion. It was bad.
Woo! Woo! All right. Who do you guys think is going to be going home tonight? Mayhem. Only Mayhem. Okay, cool. That's an easy lip sync. Anyone else? Monet. You think the bottom two might be Monet and Eureka?
So I don't know
What show are you watching?
I don't know anything about this season, so like, but I feel like from a storyline perspective, it would make sense if they give Eureka to win and put Vixen in the bottom. From like a storyline.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
But on a runway perspective,
Huh?
on a runway perspective,
On a runway perspective,
Mayhem in the bottom,
and a Cracker should win.
with the braids. That's like a wire.
I literally don't remember, but I think Cracker should.
Are you guys Team Cracker? Miss Cracker will be here on May 31st. Oh, and she'll be with Cameron Michaels.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all are shady.
All right. So we have some questions from the audience. So we're gonna get started with those. Let's see. Our first question is from Libby from Lakeview for everyone. The question is, what the fuck is happening with Robbie Turner? Should we revisit this? I feel like there's so much more to
I feel like we should
unpack.
visit this after the show's over.
Okay, we'll save this.
We have a lot of stories.
I also have a story. Okay. All right, this is from Megan from New Jersey for the Vixen. It says, was there a certain experience that inspired your activism? What books or resources can you recommend? Can you recommend for your fans?
MLA format type of question.
Right?
Yeah.
So basically, I'm a white person just learning about all this stuff. That's what I have to read to learn about all this stuff.
Teach me to be better. I think I know who Megan is, so I'm not gonna shame her because she is a very nice and loyal and very kind friend, I believe. Where's my baby? I'm like literally looking around. Okay.
Hi, white person.
Hello, Megan.
Hey, she buys merch, so I'm here for Megan.
There we go.
But no, like maybe 2 years back after Pride, there was this guy on social media who was a bartender in Boys Town talking about Southside trash. And anybody in Chicago knows if you're talking about the Southside, you're talking about black people. And I'm Chicago born and raised from the Southside, so I don't play that shit. And I went on it was literally the first time that I really popped off on Facebook and let everybody know that just wasn't acceptable, and I started wearing Southside trash across all my costumes and making t-shirts and making a hashtag for everything that I wore until he literally didn't have his job anymore. And so it was the first time that I realized that speaking up could make a difference, and it was very gratifying, and it changed the way that I went about all of my performances from then on out.
Anyway, so what should he read to learn about all this stuff?
But there's if you want to understand me, there's a really good poem by Portia O called Angry Black Woman that is like my thesis statement. So can you hand me my phone? I need to text Blair real quick.
Are you close with Blair? Do you talk to Blair?
Blair's like one of my favorite girls. Seriously.
What?
She's probably pissing herself right now, honestly. She's probably terrified.
Oh, well, you have confirmation that it's okay to do, so yeah. Yeah, there you go.
3 hooded men in glasses.
Yeah, Drew Carey said it's okay, so you're good. All right, so just so you guys know, the meet and greet tomorrow with the girls is at 9:30. Yeah, 9:30, and then it will be followed up by performances starting around 10:30, and they will go all night. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have more questions. So the question was, what are things to read? Okay. Let's see. This one. This one's from Mark from Chicago for everyone. Where is a good and cheap place in Chicago to go for starting a drag collection? Go to the yeah.
Heads and Threads on Milwaukee in Winter Park.
For wigs, yeah.
Get your wigs, get your bracelets, get your rings, get your wig caps, get your eyelashes. Heads and Threads in Milwaukee.
But they also sell a lot of the jewelry that they sell there at the Jewelry District, which is up on Clark and
Wilson.
Clark and Wilson, yeah. And they sell it for even cheaper, and that's where a lot of us get just some extra jewelry.
Also, go to a Village discount. There's Village discount all over Chicago. You know exactly
This
what
dress
they
is from a Salvation Army. I got it 2 weeks ago.
Me too.
They come from
Salvation Army.
What'd you say, Vince?
Nothing. Anyway,
You'll see myself. Anywhere else that's a necessary Chicago place to go shopping?
I think like the unique thrift stores are really good too.
Yeah. They closed the one in Uptown somewhere. Okay.
Anyway, the best place to buy wigs for cheapest is eBay.
Hello.
You can if you go to like a wig shop, like a normal good wig would cost you at least $60. On eBay, you can get them for $15 to $20.
But you can go to a lot of the wig stores, pick out what you like, and find something pretty much the same thing online.
Yeah, for cheaper.
Invest in Amazon.
Support your local businesses.
Yeah.
I was gonna say get Amazon Prime, but yeah, support your local business. That sounds better.
Yeah, go to Heads and Threads. Yeah, the lady's really nice.
All right, this is from Christian. How would you describe Chicago drag to someone who hasn't been here before? This is for everyone. How would you describe Chicago drag to someone who's never been here?
A lot of fighting online, it seems like.
That's accurate.
There's a lot of various different types here.
Yeah.
But people who do them so well.
Yeah.
There's alternative, there's club, there's fishy, there's pageant, there's so many different types of drag.
Yeah, I would call it everything at its best.
At the end.
Everything at its best. Yeah, everything at
It
its best.
really is. It's always been our strength, and I think that's a good thing to have. I mean, there's in New York they have all the girls that are like amazing on the mic, and then they go up there and do a one-woman show for 2 hours, and you know there's a lot of good. Here, I feel like you can come and you can kind of like dip your toe into every flavor.
I'm really
All right.
doing